Big up VocalCitizen. Thanks for covering us on your channel every time, and all your support means so much to me.
This is VocalCitizen. Want to say it the square one?
Thank you, VocalCitizen. Love you.
Congratulations on 10,000 subscribers. That's awesome.
What's up, YouTube? This is the VocalCitizen. This is VocalCitizen Reacts. If this is your first time to my channel, hello. Thank you very much for clicking on my video. Fair warning, I am the VocalCitizen. I say what the fuck I want. I hope you're cool with that. If you are, let's get started.
Today in studio, I am so happy to be joined by Peace Beats with Dan Blackwell.
What's up? How's it going? Thank you for having me.
My day's better because you're here. I invited Dan to come on my channel because, number one, I really love his channel. If you have not subscribed to him and checked him out, he's a composer. He's in, well, everything having to do with music and production and film. And
I'm a little bit jealous, I'm not gonna lie.
so what we're going to be showing him today is a band that he's not heard, that all of you, if you've been on my channel for more than 3 months, know who Cabretta is. Dan has never heard Cabretta, is that correct?
No, never heard of them.
I found them on Instagram. They posted a 17-second clip of a song called If Only. I immediately contacted them and I said, I have to have you on my channel. I want you in the reactions. So they started in. Then they became very popular Red Reactors on my channel. Great bunch of guys, alt rock out of St. Louis. Ian Holder is the lead singer, Nick Sanderson on drums, Sean McNulty on bass, and Zach Carlisle on the lead guitar. Make sure you go follow Cabretta Music across all of their socials. Support them on Instagram. They are an indie band and they have real promise, which is what Dan's about to learn here. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Let's go.
When you came into my life, I had found nothing more could ever keep me from you. A cure for my disease. First you learn to fly, then you learn to fall down. What keeps you hanging on? Even if I wanted to, I'd never let you down. Even if I wanted to, I'd never let you fall apart. What keeps
Yes, sir.
Amazing. I love this. Really, really beautiful dynamic to start off with, because they're going between this kind of meditative, atmospheric, and then these very, very heavy down-tuned riffs. And then sort of straight back into the meditative, calm, soothing bit again, and sort of these like really powerful vocals. And in the background there, I heard like a little bit of a dance kind of build, like a building up very, very quietly, and a little riser in the background, like a shh. It's all kind of building up. And then that was a fake out. And then it just dropped in suddenly when you didn't expect it. So they're really playing around with the listener's expectation of what, you know, when you start listening to a song, it's like your brain starts filling in the gaps of working out what's going to come, and like, is it going to be a verse? Is it going to be a chorus? What's it going to sound like? I do that certainly, but I think we all kind of do subconsciously. You try and sort of map out where you're going, and I feel they're intentionally like misdirecting the listener straight away. It's like you're hearing this, so you're going to hear this, but no, you're not. You're going to hear this, and now we're going to this, and you think you're going to hear this, but no, you're not. We're going over here now.
Right.
So it's very, very thoughtful arrangement in how they're kind of putting that together. And I like this painting that's coming together. They're working on here. This is cool. Let's jump back in.
Off we go then.
Even if I wanted to, I'd never let you down. Even if I wanted to, I'd never let you fall apart. What keeps you hanging on? And all along, I thought I was the enemy. All along, I
want me to pause it? Sorry, I got lost.
I love how they keep changing the rhythm. It's constantly changing, isn't it? You know, it keeps you engaged with the whole song. It's even if a melody may repeat or something, everything underneath it will change the rhythm, and it's always, as I say, slightly unexpected. They're not going for anything obvious here. They're using really interesting rhythms. It's heavy, but then it'll like go into a section for like 4 bars that will be dancey or something, a little bit trippy, and then straight back in again, like with the heavy headbanging stuff. But it's really creative, you know. It's catching me off guard. Every few bars, I'm like, oh, interesting. Okay, it's really, really cool.
I'm a painter, and I'm a huge fan of negative space. I appreciate the use of negative space, and I really like it when it's done sonically. I love it when I get audible baubles in my ears, something that I'm not quite expecting, even if they put the sound way back here, you know, in the mix and that kind of thing. I enjoy texture.
Art and music are so similar, and silence is the musician's canvas. That's what you're kind of starting with. And they're using negative space here with the drops and everything. And like, I find that music kind of can paint a very visual image mentally, you know, and that's kind of how I see music, of like how many frequencies are being filled out, how many different tones, different instrumentation. They can be different colors and different densities of colors. Like at the beginning, we had that section that was going really heavy and then it was really light. We were using like light watercolors there, you know. You could still see the canvas a little bit. It's just a little brush over the silence, just a little bit, you know. And then it's like big block colors when the guitar comes in and the drums, and it's like these big bold lines. Do you know, or am I talking crazy? I never know. You're not
talking crazy. Have you ever been tested for synesthesia?
No, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something else. I feel like a bit of a cocktail, you know?
Maybe you should look into it.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get back to this.
Damn.
Wasn't that lovely?
That was lovely. Yeah. Yeah, they've got a few secret ingredients going on there. The vocal melodies are great hooks, like really catchy. Straight away you can remember what the hooks are. But I think their real secret to success with that song is the drummer. I think the work he is doing is really, really keeping it very interesting throughout. The fills and the rhythm changes. He has his voice is heard in the writing room, you know what I mean? And he has a lot to say.
That would be Nick Sanderson. And he also does backup vocals. But from what I understand, Nick has a lot. Actually, they all kind of have a lot to do with the arrangement. And but the original compositions, I believe, come from Ian and Nick Sanderson. Sean McNulty, though, on that bass guitar, holding that thing down.
Oh, yeah, they're all great. They're all great. I particularly felt the drums on that one and the vocal melodies and the riffs. And I always do this. I'm like, the drums are the best bit, the bass and the guitar and the vocals and the production. Production was very, very nice as well. Really felt that dynamic shift when it dropped in and when it went like mellow, really interesting little pads and textures, kind of meditative parts, little dancey parts, creative, weird. I liked it.
Yeah. I think a new phrase should be invented for what they do. I'm sure you're familiar with Dream Theater, how it's very progressive. They're like progressive alt rock. They have that, you know what, I'm going to do this little something extra. And I do believe they let the percussion overall be the star in this.
It's like the 8-year-old at the 16-year-old's birthday party who still wants all the attention.
I find that a bit cheeky, if I'm being honest. Nick is a bit of an imp as well.
Hi, Nick. I love you.
He probably scared all three of them with the drums that he come up with for it. But
they were pretty cheeky, those rhythms. Yeah. They're nice.
But, yeah, they
experimental.
It is experimental, consistent across all the music I've heard from them. And I've gone and purchased all of them because they all get stuck in your head. Annoying the dog by singing a chorus over and over again because it won't leave. My Yorkshire's not very happy with me. He's tired of hearing this song.
Hooks, though, they're not like sort of repetitive pop hooks. You know, some melodies like bully you. You know what I mean? Like where it's just the repetitive, like oh, I love you, or something like that. Or,
right.
You know what I mean? It's just like, oh God, this is going to be going through my head for the next hour, but I really don't want it to be. There are so many hooks like that can be in the dance and pop world. None of their hooks were like that at all. They were nice melodies, you know, really well thought out, you know, very, very catchy without being too catchy in a poppy way, you know? Yeah. I do. Almost like somebody trying to make their chorus sound like a fancier bridge, because, you know, in the bridge, you just kind of let loose and make your transition into the final chorus and your outro. Generally, people who try to put too much into their chorus, the chorus should be simple and something that you annoy the dog with. Chorus is just the ball hitch on the train that carries the next car, as far as I'm concerned. If it's catchy, that makes it better. Yeah.
But the rest of it has to be dynamically engaging for me. And so I appreciate that you pointed that out for sure. I know the guys will get a kick out of it too.
I'll be checking them out. Yeah, I like it a lot.
If Only by Cabretta is the song that made me, after 17 seconds, insist that they come on my channel so I could learn more about them.
Wow.
So,
yeah, I've got to hear that. They've got a very tight sound there.
He speaks with Dan Blackwell. He's one of my favorite reactors because he knows of what he speaks. I just shoot a shot and sometimes get lucky. Talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye. Oh, there's something sticking through the doggy door. There's something just there. What is it? Should I be frightened? Should I run? Is it awful British that I do, or is it passable? You can be honest. I like that. It's not good, is it?
No.
If I listen to Lady Mary Crawley, I can begin to speak like her. Carson, you know, I can do little...
Ooh, that was much better.
Oh,